Hi, I'm Courtney Edens. I'm an MBA candidate at the University of Denver in the marketing concentration, and I'm here at South by Southwest 2023. And earlier today, attended the She Media CoLab brand experience exhibition. I would summarize my experience there today as women in the wild breaking media and healthcare stigmas. And the event was ongoing all day long. The part of which I catched was a lot of stellar women just exploring innovations that come from science and personal experiences that build our collective understanding of health, all set in this beautiful lounge space at the intersection of downtown and East Austin. And I caught a bit of a panel with Judy Greer, who's a pretty famous supporting actress in Hollywood, talking about her personal experience, being not necessarily young, but not certainly not old, and how this kind of tension led her to create her supplement brand called Wile and advocate for women's health in the process. So I'll talk a little bit about the setting and the experience and then get a little bit into the session that I saw today. So She Media co-created this really enticing experience for anyone that walked by the Native Hostel today and really targeted their audience. There was a big old sign, very much branded for women, and they were cross promoting inside and outside some featured brands that had some feminine appeal. And I'll talk about one in a minute. There was educational staff at every turn, free product, really nice bar setup, and Evian water, and it was just a really great place to take a break from the hot sun and relax. So again, just setting the scene. I think that was one of the things that I learned yesterday at the Audible brand experience, but targeting your audience and having great product and a place to get away from the chaos of South by Southwest. And the brand I want to specifically talk about that was featured there was this loyalty program called Alle, ALLE, long E. Um, by being there and scanning a QR code, you immediately received $100 coupon towards future spa treatments on their loyalty apps. You had to download the loyalty app, and once I was in the app, I was like, wow, like this, how did I not know that this existed? It's not only just loyalty program and points towards, whatever kind of spa treatments I'm looking for, but it's also just really trustworthy, doctor certified content and information about different treatments and, your health in general. So really, really cool app, and perfect partnership with the She Media collab. So great takeaway from that today, just around strategic partnerships. And so part of the session that I did catch today was Judy Greer, the actress I mentioned earlier. She's, as she entered her early 40s, talked about the idea of women being left to their own devices to figure out what's going on with their health because, they're the forgotten years for women where you're not old and you're not young. And you kind of, have to Google your symptoms here and there. Specifically talked about, a time when she was wondering what was going on with her body, and doctor tried to prescribe mental health medication when she knew deep down in her soul that she was very much having physical symptoms. Um, and yeah, some of the other panelists talked a bit about, you know, how women need to advocate for their own health. Um, I think a really amazing takeaway from that session was investment in these companies is a really great opportunity if you're looking to start a brand or a business. It's just an untapped market and not necessarily sexy, but it is an emerging market that there's a lot of investment opportunity, whether you're looking to invest in companies financially or join them as somebody who is looking to make a great social impact. And, you know, also just investing in these companies from a product perspective, because there's a, Judy Greer herself has started a company called Wile, which is a supplement company. The supplements are targeted for women entering menopause, but that's just an example of the type of products that are not necessarily flooded in this marketplace right now, and a great opportunity. So Again, amazing session today. I wish I could have hung out there all day, honestly, because there was just amazing panelists listed out, all talking about, women of this demographic and how to take control of your health. And I'm sure that aside from the Ally app brand that I mentioned earlier, there was probably other, strategic partnerships going on that I even missed in the chaos of it all. So, again, She Media collab, I think as a next step, I really want to look into a lot of what they're doing right now as a media company. I think they're owned by Penske. So part of a larger media roll up, but incredible work that they're doing to bring this target demo into the limelight and invest in them and invest in education and resources. And yeah, I just want to look more into some of the brands that are coming out of this demographic because, I was sitting there in the room thinking about, have I am I familiar with any of the names that are being dropped in this panel right now? And the answer was no. And I'm entering that market pretty soon. So yeah, really great activation and brand experience at the She Media collab today. Thanks for listening.